sixth vocalization, it's the alarm. The alarm. The alarm is indicating that there are predators nearby. It is indicating that, something isn't quite right. I mean, it's really as simple as that. But when we're listening for the alarm, there's a couple things we're listening for and we're looking for. Because there could be a couple different kinds of alarms. It doesn't just necessarily mean there is a predator. It also might mean that birds are scolding. Might be Jay is scolding a squirrel for trying to come up into its nest, right? There might be a scolding of another bird, like that territorial display. So these kind of sound like alarms. Other times it is like, hey, there is this hawk coming in, or cat. We see a cat. Now, when you listen, when you go to your sit spot, especially if it's like your backyard, you can really tune into the normal routines and the relationships that the birds have with the cat, and they have with squirrel, and they have with hawk. And you'll begin to really discern how these different alarms, they have a different alarm for cat. They have a different alarm or scolding sound for when you come out on the porch. They have a different sound for the red-tailed hawk compared to Cooper hawk or owl. And again, this comes back to, and this is what we're really doing here, is we're learning how to come into relationship with place. And the more you tune into place, the more you really listen in with your senses, you get tuned into that place. You get included in these conversations. And this can also happen into a territory you like to go out and hike in, or wherever you go. But the more in relationship with place you are, the more you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's just squirrels. Like, oh, there's a predator, and it's a totally new predator moving in from the south, right? Well, I hear this sound over here. My neighbor's cat is coming up over this way, and like, oh, I see my neighbor. That Jay is scolding that squirrel again. Right? So you start to see these different baselines, and you start to put together the stories that are actually occurring all the way around you. So an alarm call is going to be really sharp. Right? Now, if a predator comes in and no one perceived this predator come in, there has been documented that all birds around the world will create this one sound. And it's a high-pitched whistle. It's like, it's a lot better than I do. But it'll be like that. So if you hear this really high-pitched whistle, that means the birds are sending off an alarm, but they're also not wanting to give away their position. All right? So that's it. Those are the 6 different languages. We got song, we got companion call, we got territorial aggression, we got the begging call, we got silence, and we got the alarm. So those are 6 different vocalizations listening into, and each of those will have various layers and different communications just within them. And you gain entrance to those, you gain privy to what those are, the more you listen in and be in relationship with place. All right, so have fun.